Hello. If you're watching this, that means you are awesome. If you're watching this, that means you're awesome. If you are watching this, that means you are awesome. So here we are once again, live on live streaming, live YouTube broadcast. Today we are joined with me, myself, and I, as well as spirits that are around me, ghosts, entities, beings, who knows what, who knows where, but they're here. How do I know they're here? I don't really know, but I have some inkling. I have some uh, perception or some idea. I have some idea that they're here. I have a good feeling that they're here, but I can't be for sure. I can't be for sure. Certain. And Matt Guy, welcome. Welcome to the show. How are you doing? How are things going? How are you handling the heat? Here in Canada, it's quite hot, hot, hot. So down there in the south must be even hotter. Let me know. The House of Mirror Tarot, hello. Good to see you. Good to have you back. How is everybody doing today? How are the vibes? Today's the 3rd of July, 2026, and we are presently on planet Earth once again. Still, things haven't changed much, but we keep going. We go forward. That's what we're gonna do. It's a killer, man. Not as bad as Europe, I've heard. Yeah, European countries invested in keeping the heat inside their homes for the winter times. And they also took out their air conditioners because it's not green. So not only do they have hot ass houses, but they have no AC. And on top of that, they're being invaded. So that is not such a great thing to be in Europe. Glad I'm not in Europe. But in Canada here, it is approximately 104 degrees Fahrenheit, about 38 Celsius, which is unheard of. That's like ocean territory. You should go into the ocean, into some tropical land and swim. So I have a sunbrella. Wow, nice. Yeah, Matt guy. Yeah, it's I like to keep my windows open, but today I had to close it. The humidity is also very high. I don't know how high, but to the point where I myself had to close the window. I don't close the windows unless it's like freezing outside or it's like this, it's boiling. So if I kept the window open, I would be sweating. At least for this live stream, it's not acceptable. We need to be professionals here, which we are. So that's good. That's good. Hope everybody's happy. Hope everybody's healthy in your family. And if you're watching this, hope you're doing good. Bro, you Hindu, tell me about Mahabharata. No, I don't think I will tell you about that. Okay. But hope you enjoy your stay here. Hope you enjoy your company. I'd like to share some revelations that I've had during my time here. And the revelation that I've had is God is inside of me, and God's inside of you too. What's your favorite movie? The Matrix. I have to tell you some powerful, vivid experiences I have when I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to fall asleep and I see so deeply into life. Things that I shouldn't see, it feels like. Oh my God, I am the creator himself inside, but I'm in a character, I'm in a body. And then I wake up and I go into my human self. Oh, I'm a human being and I have problems. But when I'm half sleep, half awake, it's like the cosmos. This is a whole game. This is so funny. It's so surreal. So we are playing a game here, no doubt. And don't take it too seriously. So whatever happens, let it happen. Am I spying again? Nope. Are you materialistic? Yes, I am materialistic. I like the material world. I like material things. I want to get the best material things. Okay, this is the emoji. What does this mean? Materialistic things. But I'm also highly, highly, highly spiritual. My channel's name is Shiva Kailash Shambho, and that is my name. The Great Mother Sage, whoa, thank you for subscribing. And Nikhil Sen, thank you for subscribing. The House of Mirror Tarot says, donate to me. Well, maybe we can collaborate. I'm not in a position to financially donate to anybody realistically. Shiva, Monk Life is watching you. Let him watch. That's what he's good at, watching other yogis speak. So, yeah, life. Life is about breaking your perception of your human nature and seeing and building the perception of the great awakened consciousness cosmos. Yeah. The less human you are, the more human you will be. That's a contradiction, but it works very well in your spiritual favor. How can you be spiritual and materialistic at the same time? Because spirituality and materialism is not dually separate. They're not magnets that repel. You can be deeply spiritual and fundamentally understand you are living in a material world. And so what? Yeah, I like material things. I have very expensive computer stuff here. Does that mean I'm not spiritual? No, it just means that I'm aware of the reality. Okay. Welcome to the Hindus here. Welcome. Thank you for joining. So, bird poop on the head's a nice touch. Thank you very much. Thank you, Marlene, for the marshmallows. I like marshmallows. How are you? I'm good. So, spirituality to me means making your life better in every way. Not just in one way, in the spiritual way, in every way. It's about uplifting yourself as a human being. Can you uplift yourself as a human being if you're dead poor and you have feces all over your house? No, you can't. You can, but it'll be just much harder and unnecessarily hard. Why? You gotta go get some food, buy some clothes, have a shelter, get all the things that you need. It's very easy. It's very simple. So do it. There's no problems with materialistic things, okay? My name is Shiva Kailash Shambho. Nice to meet you. So if you have a question, please ask via super chat. Your question gets read out loud via text to speech. And we are looking to answer 10 questions, deep rooted spiritual questions, 10 total. And if you're new here, instead of asking me questions that have been asked 10,000 times, just wait, be patient. You're not that special here. And you're not entitled to an answer. And it's also a privilege to be able to speak here. How long did it take you to get this many subscribers? It took me 3.5 years. Thank you very much for your question. I'm sorry to hear that, Luke. Is this your full-time job? Yes, it is. Plants are not conscious. Plants are not sentient. It's not the same thing to kill and injure a plant as it is to kill and injure a mammal. Plants don't have the biology to have feelings. They don't have a brain, a nervous system, organs, or anything that would cause them to feel feelings. A life-changing book is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Plants respond to stimulus, but they don't have a consciousness. They don't have free will. They're not sentient. They are not aware of themselves. So if you're a stupid person here, and this is your first time tuning into my live stream, I've been live streaming for half a year now. I've been making YouTube videos for 3 years. And if you think you're here knowing what I'm doing or knowing what this is about, no, I'm just here to have a friendly reminder to you that you are a fool. Congratulations. And you may now leave my live stream. Hello, Cosmos. Cosmos Sapien. I like your profile picture. Thank you, Thea. I don't think life begins at conception. I think life begins earlier. I'm sorry, later. I look at Shiva, yes. If you have serious questions here, please write them down. I followed Sadhguru, Cosmos Sapien. Thank you very much for asking. Thank you, Train, for subscribing. Welcome, Ray Ray Brown. Good to see you here. Sadhguru and Shiva do not belong to different religions. In fact, they don't belong to any religion. It's going good. How are you?
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Rai Brown, you dropped your crown emoji.
Nice one, Seraph. Thank you very much for your donation. Karma's a real thing. Karma is a real thing. I hope you all realize that with all that dirt in your mouth, sheesh, what rude people. Welcome to Planet Earth and welcome to Anonymity and YouTube live streaming. Why turban? I like it. Everybody gets karma. Karma is a law of action. I'm performing karma right now.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. House of Mirror Tarot is the goat emoji, crown emoji.
Maybe we will collaborate together, me and House of Mirror. Maybe we should do some kind of interview. That would be good. Thank you very much, Sarah, for your donation. If you can't take criticism, you are not fit to be a guru. I couldn't agree more.
At Phantom CB8VF donated £5. Your last customer left something on your forehead.
Thank you very much for your comment. Very funny. And thank you for your donation. Yes, he did. Okay, let's move on. I became vegan a few years ago because I saw how much animals were suffering. If you're suffering, then please stop eating animals. If you have serious or genuine questions, please write them down. Okay, Jay. See you soon. See you later. What does it take for one to reach enlightenment? It takes persistence and perseverance. Do I chant Shiva Mahim Stotra? I chant Shiva mantras. What does my paint represent? Perception. The way to deal with rude or disrespectful people is with equanimity, is with balance of your mind. You can't control what somebody says or even what somebody does. So have a balanced state of mind and realize it's not personal. They're just talking. Let people talk. Do I think I'm enlightened? I think I'm not unenlightened. So don't worry about rude people. That is not needed. Yoga, breathwork, and meditation with Dylan. Thank you for subscribing, Dylan. Thank you very much. That sounds like a YouTube channel that I would want to check out. How many of your subscribers just hit the button to trash you in the chat? I don't know. Can you tell what Lord Shiva thinks during his meditation? No, I cannot. But I'm here to answer any serious, real, or meaningful questions. Does the paint on your forehead make me feel special? Yes, it does. Have you advanced my sadhana? Yes, I have. Jotens. I don't know what semipal parody means. Which form of Shiva do I like? All forms. Who blessed you today? I did. Linga Bhairavi did. No practices past Shambhavi, no. We have a lot of interesting people here. A lot of interesting folks. Some folks are just running their mouths. You can always tell the content of somebody's mind based on what they say. And some people have shit for brains. Sorry to say that. Why stay at the beginner level of practice? Who says I'm a beginner? I'm a beginner maybe in the corporate ladder of meditation practices that Isha offers. Where he is split personality disorder. All right, Jotens, if you want to debate me, please join my Discord and we can talk one-on-one. You can talk to me on Livestream and we'll see how much you want to debate me. Okay? We will talk on call. I need marriage advice. Well, I'll be happy to give you whatever advice I can. Ask your question. I find people who fight with their chat are rarely cut out for streaming. Nobody cut me out to do anything. I decide what I do. Yes, you're welcome. Arkmish. Please use it. Rosie says she loves herself. Cool. Ray Brown says, Shiva, I pray you have a lovely wife one day. Thank you very much. I hope so too. Were you born a Hindu? No, I was not. Do you think you'll be traveling at all this summer? Probably not in the summer, no. You look very different under different lights. Just like everybody else. Are you still banned from Ishika Center? No, I'm not. I'm unbanned. Nobody here actually wants to debate me. They just want to cry out for attention. But if you want to talk to me on this live stream, you can join my Discord and I'll be there. I will be in the live recording in progress voice channel. I'm there right now. We'll be live streaming with Monk Life very soon. Have you gone to Triple I? Not yet, but I plan to go. If you're a person, there's a lot of sad people here. And if you have a victim mindset, this is not the place for you to be. If you're a victim of me or anybody else, do you know where you need to go? Just away from here. We don't want victims here. I'm growing. Yes. A guru wouldn't insult people with nasty insults, haha. You don't know what a guru is. So how can you say anything about that? You're not qualified to speak on that. When am I 1v1ing Roberto? Maybe soon. What would be the first step in spirituality? Going on a vegan diet. That's the first step. Stopping animals from being killed for your pleasure. How did you develop this kind of inner strength and equanimity and self-control you have? Does meditation help with that? Yes, meditation is basically the only thing that helps with that. Practice different types of meditation, strengthen your resilience, and develop your equanimity. Who is wiser, me or Dr. Rob? Me, of course. Do I still play video games? Yes, I do. If you want to see me play some video games, go to my second channel, Shiva Kailash Games.
At Harkmish 8087 donated 100 rupees. Thank you for your advice and generosity. I wish I could someday meet you in real and thank you personally. Wishing the best for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation and thank you for your support. I look forward to seeing you here on my live stream in the future. Thank you for your generosity as well. How wise are you? I'm 5 wise. 5. What's your IQ? 50 or more. How would you like to further advance within your true spiritual path in the future or further advance in the chosen spiritual in the future? I'm advancing on my spiritual path whether I like it or not. It's happening. It is not something I can stop at this point. Once you push yourself over the waterfall, the only way to go is down. Hello, Ozer. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Are you here for my live stream?
I literally just turned my computer on. I have no idea.
Okay, I'm live streaming and waiting for somebody to join or others to join to have a conversation with me. So I won't be able to talk.
Where are you streaming?
On YouTube.
Okay. Well, if no one joins, maybe I can try. It'll be my first time, though.
Sure. All right. Use your intellect to create a unique expression and grab it and follow it together. House of Mirror Tarot, I don't know if you are experiencing the heat of the weather. Maybe take a cold shower.
At Phantom CB8VF donated £5. He conquered all human desires, starting with the desire to get a real job.
If you keep this up, Phantom, I'm going to make clips out of you and post it on my YouTube channel. So stop with the zingers, okay? Otherwise, you're going to be clipped and made use of for content on my YouTube Shorts. Thank you very much for your donation. I mean, if you want to be clipped and have a compilation video made about yourself, then keep it up. Okay? What's a zinger? It's a classy joke. A roast. We'll do a compilation of roasts. Is that a threat? That's a direct threat. Wow, look at this guy for subscribing. I don't even know what his name is. Who the F do you think you are? All right, buddy. And news flash, if you are donating or sending super chats on YouTube, please don't use iPhone because the iPhone YouTube app takes 30%. So use an Android or a laptop or a desktop. But if you must use the iPhone, then open up Safari and use Safari instead, but not YouTube App Store on the iPhone. So we're here for you. I'm sitting peacefully here because I'm reading the comments and I'm not going to read the filth. Out loud, I mean. So ask your questions, say your comments, tell me something, and we'll have an experience together. Well, Shunya, you shouldn't use the YouTube app on the iPhone if you're buying memberships or sending donations, because 30% of your revenue goes to Apple and not the creator. Who do you think you are in that ridiculous outfit? Yes. Yes, I am. Hello, hello. If you're a lost and confused person here on this live stream, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to say to you. Just keep commenting away. Comments I'm not going to read. We're here for the genuine, the real spiritual people, the reasonable people. We're not here for people like OG Wiz, the guy that smokes weed, smokes cigarettes every day of his life, drinking Coca-Cola, and I don't know what else. I don't know about you, Truth Seeker, but I like the heat. I like the heat wave. Let it come. I don't feel lost and confused among these people. I just feel bad for people. And I don't want, I think they think they're going to get at me by asking me questions like why I'm wearing this attire or something else. No. You would sunburn today. I'm going to go out in the sun and get some sun. Oklahoma Wheeling, you are not welcome here. Same with you, Luminous Fortune. You are not welcome here. And if you're asking me questions just for the sake of asking, please don't do that. Go Google it instead. Do I do any meditations? Yes, I do. I do a form of meditation which is called nothing. Just nothing at all. My journey to Kailash has been very significant. It has given me lots of spiritual power and insight. Awareness meditation. Yes, that's what I do. Awareness meditation. What age do you start your spiritual journey? In maybe 18 or 19. How long have you fasted before? Just a 3-day water fast, no more than that. The photo behind me is of a man called Sadhguru. You can look him up on YouTube, Sadhguru. Have I smoked weed before? Yes, I have, unfortunately. Smoke does not belong in your lungs. I went 22 days fasting. Wow, that is impressive. That is something I'm unwilling to do. can watch my videos on Kailash. Search my channel for Kailash. I talk about it in great detail and depth. It's better there. If you don't like what I'm doing, and if you don't like how I'm acting, then please leave. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I thoroughly appreciate it. What is something you think people should watching you right now should know? That the universe is a game, and you have to learn how to play this game well. Otherwise, you will suffer. What's with the Kailash trip? Will you move? No, I don't think it's going to happen this year, unfortunately. But Walking Water, if you want to go, the option is still open. I can connect you with the tour guide. Being vegetarian is not good enough. You have to go vegan. No animal products. You have to live this life in a blameless way. Life itself is not suffering, I agree. OG Wizard, if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. Opinion on vegan junk food. It's good. Once in a while, I like it. But if you eat junk food every day, it's not going to be feeling so good. Okay, sounds good. Yes, thank you, Uday. Thank you. How's the gaming channel going? I think I'm going to cease gaming on my main channel. It's not good for the algorithm. But I'll have to promote my gaming channel further. And if you ever want to play with me, Mad Guy, make it happen. Any game you want. I am from Canada, yes, and I do know about Sikhs. I have not listened to the Drakshakam, no. Are you on Twitch? No, I don't like Twitch. I deleted my Twitch account. I think it's a unhealthy platform. It's a demonic energy. If you don't like what I'm preaching, OG Wizard, Wiz, you should leave. There's the door. Don't let it hit you on the way out. Do you have disciples? If somebody wants to see me as a teacher, then that's their choice. There you go. House of Mirror says she's my disciple. Can you give a home tour? I can, but I won't. Are you Muslim? Absolutely not. Dude, I can get into a little Escape from Tarkov. Slower pace shooter, much more tactical and methodical. I'll screenshot this. I'll check it out later. Ah, fuck. I thought I lost the connection because of that. Where's my donation? Here it is.
At walking_water donated €5. Appreciate that you will help me with the tour guide. Trident emoji, folded hands emoji, wise Twitch demonic. Astonished face emoji.
All right, I'll answer that in a second.
Atmaguy34 has become a member. Definitely a disciple _Bhairavi.
Thank you so much, Matt Guy. I always appreciate you seeing you here. And thank you very much for your donation. Matt Guy, thank you very much for your donation as well, Walking Water. If you message me on Discord, I'll send the details over to you. And why is Twitch demonic? First of all, I know the owner of Twitch, the CEO of Twitch. He's some old white man that is very lusty, let's just say. That's one thing. Second thing, the whole energy of Twitch, it just feels so off and wrong. I was in a slightly deeper state of perception, at some point a couple of days ago, and I logged onto this website and it just felt so bad. Oh my, this is disgusting. And I realized the only thing needs to be done is just for me to delete this. I don't want to support this energy. I don't want to contribute to this energy in any way. So I deleted my channel. But after a few days, I reactivated it because I still want to watch streamers stream on there. They only stream there, which is fine. But I'm not going to probably do live streams there. I'm going to do it on YouTube. YouTube is much better. So thank you very much for your question. I appreciate your support. And yeah, I thoroughly hope these donations and super chats and memberships also are not coming from iPhone. So iPhone takes 30% of the revenue. So Android, laptop, desktop, even Safari on the iPhone will be good, but never the iPhone YouTube app. Thank you very much for your donations, guys. Thank you. I thoroughly appreciate it. How do you feel about Kick? I feel Kick is more reasonable, much better. Even though it's quite degenerate, also it supports a lot of degeneracy, gambling and things like that. I think it's still pretty good. Thank you, Walking Water. Thank you. Always love what you're wearing, Shiva. Thank you, Pitbull Princess. I appreciate it. Am I a descendant of David? I don't know who David is, but I don't think so. My eyes are my own. These are not contact lenses. Do you read the Holy Bible? No, I do not. Are they blue because of Shiva? They might be. Thank you very much, Pitbull Princess. Thank you. Do I believe in Christianity? Yes, I do. What's your opinion on Christianity? I think it's a good place to put your energy into. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. What's your opinion on Islam? I don't have a good opinion on Islam. If you want to talk to me, you can call me on Facebook or Discord, not WhatsApp. Yeah. The heroic dose, 5 grams or more. If you're here, please stay away from drugs unless you really want to, and unless you're doing it for a spiritual reason. Otherwise, drugs can be pretty bad. What's your opinion on skydiving? I have a pretty good opinion on skydiving. I want to do it. I will do it at some point, and I'll live stream it. But not today. Definitely not today. Is it true you need to go on a vegan diet before taking psychedelics? It would definitely help, because eating animals probably is not suitable for your conscience. So you don't want to have any excess suffering in you and your mind causing havoc in you when you are tripping. I don't have a religion. Tandem. Mm. That's how you have to start with, yeah. Well, Truth Keeper, we gotta set you up. What's the benefits of putting sandalwood on your forehead? This is not sandalwood. This is rice ash. I'm not sure you can get the camera up in the air live, but that would be epic. Yes, that would be epic. No, don't eat humans. I can have an opinion on anything I want. If you don't have religion, why do you have an opinion on religion? Because I can have opinions without having anything. Okay, let's do it. So, do I have anything? Yeah, I guess. In sensible terms, I have things. But ultimately, do we have anything? We don't even have our body. I think meditation is really good and you should do it. Who is your God? No one. Yes. I heard somewhere that pigs share a lot of DNA with humans. That's why their parasites survive better in the body. Yes. Human beings have a lot of worms from pigs. Are you an atheist? No, I'm not an atheist. What's your original name? I mean, the one that your parents gave you. It is Yuri. My mother gave me that name. You don't lose cell signal, my Sky. You would have to probably organize that with a company, and make sure your phone is tied to you. But if you're ever going to do that, that's probably the only way. Manifestation techniques definitely work. Yes, some of these folks don't understand you can take from many teachings, religions, philosophies, etc., and come up with your own style. I do my own style of yoga. I don't do Sadhguru's yoga or any other yoga. I do Shiva's yoga, my own. So you can take valuable things from all cultures. What is the purpose of existence? Nothing. Who is your God? You trust God? I don't have a God to trust. Do I know about Babalam Kevalam? Yes, I do. My friend introduced me to that. We're not just like animals, we are animals ourselves. Have I tried DMT? Nope. 24-hour shift is crazy. All right. Vegan butter. That's what it's all about. I am not a graduate. I'm a graduate of high school. So if you have questions or comments, please write them out. Genuine questions. If you're seeking help in your life, I'm here to help. Do I think you're better than us? No, I don't. Do I think I'm better than you if you're anonymous and have no profile picture? Yes, in some small sense, I do. But not in a real or objective way, just in a superficial way. Do you provide intuitive spiritual guidance? Yes, I do. That's exactly what I provide.
Tennessee Chin 1642 donated $4.99. He taught me to get water out of your ear, put more in.
Thank you very much for your super chat, Tennessee. I thoroughly appreciate it. If good people are better, then why do bad people dominate? Because good people are not dominant, I guess. What happens after we die? Some things are better left to be experienced. You think World War III can happen? Yes, it can happen. But it won't, I hope. Do I know about Arabian goggles? No, I don't. Can you guide me through my spiritual journey? Yes, I can. Is heaven and hell real? Yes, they are, I think. Have you got trapped into these ideas of Hinduism? No, no traps. My own guidance. Want to know my remembrance? Sure. Do you think Dr. Rob would stay in Vietnam if war broke out there? Probably not. If you have questions, please write them out. How Hinduism is better than Christianity? Hinduism is more advanced, more nuanced. Do you believe in prophets? Not really. Yep. Why are you so boring? Because it's my choice. And you don't have to be here, so you can leave. Can violence ever be justified? Yes, it can. Against an animal, for example, if a brown bear is running towards you and trying to kill you, it's acceptable to shoot him in the head. Have I read Bhagavad Gita? No, I have not. Is there life after death? There is no such thing as death has nothing to do with life. Life continues. Death is just the destruction of the body. Life will continue on. Yes. Almost all religions borrowed from Hinduism. Do you try to look like Jesus on purpose? Nope, not on purpose. Please bless me, you're blessed. I didn't read Gita. Who is Shiva exactly? Shiva is the first yogi. How long is Earth created? I think 3.5 billion years ago or so. Have you ever tried Jenkum? No. Hello, Max Fire. Hello. What's your favorite color? Electric blue. Who is Rosie? I guess you are. Do you eat non-veg? No, I eat a vegan diet. No animals. Do you live in India currently? I live in Canada. What does the color blue represent? It represents the throat chakra. Do you believe in Moses? Not really, but I'm sure he existed or exists. What does your Shah say? It says Shiva. Do you think Steve Jobs wants to India to seek enlightenment? Hopefully. Have you heard of Jim Jones? I think so. Have you met Sadhguru? I've seen him twice, 3 times. Do you have the AC going in this heat? I have a fan. Yes, we have an AC as well. Oh my God, video on your channel, awesome. Definitely going to watch. All right, thank you. How old are you? I'm 30 years old. What's your views on parents that impose veganism on children? I think they're good parents. You didn't read Gita? No, I have not. What is the opposite of a monk? A regular person, a lay person. What is the big deal about reading the Bhagavad Gita? I know the story. That's like saying, oh, you didn't read the Bible? You didn't read the Quran? No, I don't read books. I read the Akashic records. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do. What is the weather in Canada right now? It is 38 degrees Fahrenheit, or 104 Fahrenheit, which is 38 Celsius. How do you find the Akashic records? You don't find them. They're all over the place. You tune into them. What do you think of Christianity? I think it's good. Do you wear contacts? No, I do not wear contacts. These are my natural eyes. Mhm. Do I believe Moses split the sea by the name of God? Possibly, maybe, but I don't know. What do you think of Scientology? I think Scientology has some value to offer, but it's also very, very shady. Yes, Canada is very hot right now. What is the philosophy of Advaita Vedanta? I don't know, and I couldn't care less. In India, it's 40 degrees. Wow. Yes, truth seeker. I'm surprised how many Americans don't have passports. They just live without a passport. I've never not had a passport. What is one question you don't want anyone to ask? About my criminal record and my past behavior. That's a joke. Do you believe Christ was vegan? No, I don't believe that. He ate animals. Shiva, where I got a puppy? I don't want a puppy. Is Hinduism shady? No, I don't think so. Did you get your Moza wheel yet? It is en route. I just checked the status of the order today. Shiva, you're doing a great job. Have a good day. Thank you so much. Frog Eat Frog, are you the frog that I'm thinking about, or are you another frog? Do you know the story of Abraham? Not really. Do you own a gun? I wish I could. Are you married? Not yet, not right now. Is being married to an animal correct because it causes them no harm? No, it's not correct. An animal has no choice in the matter. You should leave animals alone. Monk Life should change his profile picture. I visited India twice, 2023 and then 2026, and I stayed for approximately a few months. So how are you going to love and peace with your own gun? Protect myself. What's behind you? Sadhguru is behind me. Can I be a moderator? No, absolutely not. Do you believe in Satan? I don't have to believe, I know he exists. Do you follow celibacy? Yes, I do. I am celibate. Truth Seeker Hemkeeper says, I went to a doctor the other day. He kept trying to bite my neck. Don't go see Dr. Dracula. That's funny. That works only in the comments. Shiva, where were you on September 11th, 2001? We know you must have the answer. Haha. Where was I on September 11th, 2001? I was in Ukraine, in my grandmother's apartment, and she turned on the TV, and I was looking at what's happening, and I could tell by her reaction she was freaking out. And I was looking at what's happening. I'm like, oh man, this is just a huge disaster. But I remember feeling very bad in my heart. Like some trauma just happened. So I don't know if your question was if I was with the Al Qaeda or somewhere else. I was not. Okay, I promise. You were handsome. Thank you very much. Is Islam a peaceful religion? No, it is not. How do you know the devil is real? Because I've seen him. No, I haven't seen him, but I know through inference. I know God exists. I've seen evidence of God and Jesus. And I've also seen demons exist. I've seen demons. So I could conclude safely that the devil also exists. You're not born and raised in Canada? No, I was born and raised in Ukraine. Nobody raised me. I was just grown up. But if you believe in spirituality, you don't need to protect yourself. Okay. Why you hate Islam? I don't hate anybody or anything. Is the earth flat? No, it's not. Why are you criticizing Islam? Because lots of crimes against humanity are done by people that follow Islam. Not all, but a lot. How can we tackle people who are aggressive and always ready to fight? By ignoring them. No, not you, House of Mir. Are you qualified to perform an exorcism? No, I'm not. You see Islam through media. Not only through media, through my own eyes. What is your shoulder width? I'm trying to make a shirt with your face on it. I don't know my shoulder width, but buy a large size t-shirt. I'll happily wear that. Did you ever read the Quran? No, I have not. Why don't you join the military? Because I don't want to. If you had a gun and needed to use it, would you? No, I wouldn't. Maybe I would. Yes, I would. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that, House of Mirror. Reciting mantra Om Namah Shivaya helps to solve our problems. Yes, it does. Reciting mantras helps you in your life, period. Then how can you criticize Islam? I can criticize Islam based on what I see people that follow Islam do to other human beings. And yeah. People that read the Quran, unfortunately, some of them become fanatics. Why do animals walk in front of you and then just stop and sit down? They like your presence. Did I visit Varanasi? No. If I was a Hindu and killed an innocent, do you blame me or Hinduism? I would blame Hinduism if Hinduism told you to kill that person. Yes, Ray. Absolutely. Hello? How can I help you? We are 7 out of 10 super chats. So if you could send one more super chat, that would be great. Do you want to join my live stream? Yes or no? And he's done. In the world, there are many terrorist attacks that are being done. But do you know who commits the majority of terrorist attacks? Do you know which religion commits the majority of terrorist attacks? I'm going to take a wild guess. It's a very hard guess to take, but really try. If you take all the, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, Buddhism, all these religions combined, this one religion commits more terrorist attacks than every other. And I want you to take a wild guess who that is.
McGuy34 donated $10. You deserve a something for that heroic act of hanging up on Rob Lol.
Thank you very much, Matt Guy. I'm glad you appreciate that as much as I did. And the dynamics are gonna change between me and Dr. Roberto. So you just watch. And thank you very much, Matt Guy, for supporting my channel. Thank you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you, Ratna.
Jeremiah Good 1374 has become a member.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for your support. How old do you think Rob is? 40?
A truth seeker hemp keeper donated $3.33. Handle that rock business like a champ.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Hello, how may I help you? So there's one religion that commits the majority of crimes, the majority of terrorist attacks, and I want you to guess which one it is. It's going to be a really hard guess, but I want you to do your best to try. Also, I'm seeing Islam through the eyes of the media. Why don't we go to some Islamic countries like Iran, like Afghanistan, Iraq, um, some countries in Africa, and see what the vibes are there? See how peaceful and happy people are and how the women are treated. It'd be a nice vacation destination, right? Very nice. Afghanistan is treating women terribly. I feel for them. I hope they get their rights back soon. Yes, I agree. I agree. So we should all be very mindful and aware of different cultures, especially if those cultures are wanting to live next to us. And by cultures, I hope you know what I mean. And be educated because education is the thing that keeps you safe and happy and free. So educate yourself on these matters and always be peaceful towards others, etc., etc. Hello, how may I help you?
We know where you are.
How long have I known Roberto? I've known him for about a year, about 1 year. I think I can walk on water, maybe, but maybe not. So if you have questions, if you're here, let me know. Can I turn water into wine? No, I cannot. Can I answer your question about the mala beads? Yes. Here is the answer to your question, okay? This next one is ready to be shipped. If somebody goes on my website, shivakailash.com, and purchases a Rudraksha, and if you live in North America, and these are the exact ones that I'm going to mail to you. Okay? It's only $70 for Americans and Canadians. Can you raise the dead? No. I haven't tried. Did I consecrate them myself? Yes, I did. Thank you for asking. Is it edible? No, it's not edible. ShivaKailash.com is the place to buy them. If you're living in Europe, the price is more because shipping is more expensive. Chant it to whoever you like, Shiva, Krishna, Kali, whatever you feel best. Yes, Ray Ray, that is correct. Sounds good, Truth Seeker. I like Krishna. Me too. Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. I like God. I'm trying to gift a membership for every month you have had to endure Robbie. Is there a way to custom membership amounts? I don't know, but what are the options? I'm curious myself. If I want to donate a membership, send 5. You have 10 memberships left to send this month. I don't think there is, unfortunately. But if you're going to gift a membership or buy Super Chat or become a member yourself, please do so on a laptop or Android or Safari, but not the YouTube app on the iPhone. Never on the iPhone YouTube app, because Apple takes 30%. Will there always be evil or bad people in the world to balance with the good? No, life doesn't work that way. People are not bad because they need to balance the good. People just are confused. That's why they're bad. They're not bad inherently. So be good and do good. When Shiva comes down to earth, I don't know. He's already on Earth. Are you Taliban? No, I'm not. Hello, Oliver. The Akkadian Carpenter. Well, well, well. Look who just subscribed. Who is Shiva? Shiva's the first yogi. The man, the myth, the legend. Hello? I'm just a spiritual person.
At Phantom CB8VF donated £5. What do you call a vegan who goes back to eating meat? Someone who has lost their virginity.
Well, Phantom, you are on track to becoming a compilation clip. I think maybe one or two more and we're going to get that rolling. This is too good to pass up. And yeah, that's a good one. Thank you. Thank you so much for your donation. Okay. Salutations to you too. If Dr. Rob behaves, will you allow him to call back? Unlikely, but I will allow him to behave. We're coming for you. Okay. Well, there's your answer. Your country is still in the World Cup, even though you don't give two shits. That's good. I want to see what is actually happening. If Canada wins, then I'll really care. Oh, Canada World Cup. National team. I have to ask ChatGPT. How is Canada doing in the World Cup? Tomorrow, Canada's facing Morocco. I don't know how any of this works. Show me a graph or a chart for me to visually understand where they are. I don't even. Oh, Canada qualified. Oh wow, they're all right. This freakazoid made my live stream disappear. I'm gonna go ahead and block him. Mute conversation. And block. How do I block? Profile. Block. All right, I blocked him on Discord. Goodbye. Do you think Dr. Rob is more evil than good or more good than evil? I think he's more good than evil. If you have spiritual questions or comments, please write them out. Be happy to read them. Have I ever eaten Bombay mix? No, I have not. I don't know what that is even. But I've eaten some good food in my days. What is Dr. Rob's problem with you? Is it jealousy or what? Yes, it's most likely jealousy, yes. He's a jealous guy. I'm outside in the heat. Feels like 115 Fahrenheit listening to the show on Marley speakers. 115. Wow. After this live stream, I'm going to go enjoy the sun. It's going to be nice. Is it possible that he's possessed by something, the spirit? Yes, it's very possible. The amount of drugs and alcohol and bad lifestyle choices he's committed, his mind is definitely deranged. Have you ever seen Shiva's numbers? Rob is definitely jealous. Yes. Why is my face? Get it out of my face. Okay. Dr. Rob looks like he was a good kid and something happened and he became bitter and bitter at an older age. If you look at his videos of him being a monk, and then when he quit being a monk, it's like night and day. Something definitely happened. He he is just a crazy wild guy. Why are you dressed like Sadhguru? Sadhguru dresses like me. Is Dr. Rob any closer to getting his meditation retreat? I don't know, but he's traveling around looking for places. I don't know if he has the money to buy them, but he's looking. That says something. So we'll see what he does. Canada versus Morocco prediction. I think Morocco is going to win. Hmm. How come Australia lost? I don't know. Maybe because they suck. Are you wearing contact lenses? No, I'm not. I've been to Australia. Very beautiful land. Very hot. Lots of fruits. And Southern Hemisphere. Yeah. So if you have any questions, spiritual questions or comments, please write them out. I'll be happy to read them. Our friend Seraph says he'll match the next super chat. If I start another goal, what is your solution to depression? Get out in the sun. Look at the sun. Make friends with the sun. And depression will cease. The lady that he's traveling with is a supporter of Dr. Rob, or supporter of the cause. I think someone referenced Dr. Rob to Jim Jones, Buddhist derivative. I've heard that name before, Jim Jones. I don't know where. Lord 31555 says, I saw a live where he was telling you that you are too attached to money, and then he says, quote, give me your attachments, end quote. Dr. Rob is a caricature. Nothing more, nothing less. And I like him for that. Oh, okay. Cult leader that made everyone drink the Kool-Aid. Nice. Dr. Rob reminds me of Sam Hyde. He has a similar kind of personality. He is most certainly not a doctor. But neither is Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect is not a doctor either.
At Seraph_Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Sheriff, for your donation.
At Seraph_Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you. Thank you. We have news about KK. KK is done. KK is dead. She's dead. So she messaged me saying, hey, I'm going off to Mars. And I said, okay. That was the end of it. But I still have to send her some spiritual beads that'll definitely transform her life. She'll be back, Shiva. Oh, yes. Just as I was saying that, I felt the same thing. She has to be back. There's just no other way. Hello, how can I help you?
Where you live.
Thank you, Slognon. Thank you. All right, so Seraph will match the next donation. If you donate, he'll match it. So somebody please donate. I get the performative Dr. Rob aspect of his character. I feel like I was acting like that at 15. He's just exploring his personality. You have to be patient with him. He's like a teenager that I am not AI. I'm not AI. But if you want to donate to me on Streamlabs, you can. You and Rob are friends. You could say that. Usually people donate to you. You do anything to them. Philosopher or what? I'm a spiritual guy. Thank you, Neon, for subscribing.
At Seraph underscore Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. What life experience do you actually have to think you could guide anyone? I have a lot of life experience.
At Seraph underscore Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. No days off. Lord Shiva.
Every day, every day. Every day in every way, we're getting better and better. Not sure how to turn this off. Oh, I know how to turn this off. We just go ahead and block him. That seems like the thing to do now. Let's go to Roberto. Let's click on his channel here, or his profile, and block. Block. And he's blocked. Okay. I don't know how he's able to call me when he's blocked, but very strange. Mute notifications, 1 week. Now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. So I've been to Buddhist monasteries, I've been to spiritual temples, I've meditated for a long time, I've had psychic experiences, memories of my past lives. Spirituality is my whole life. So I have lots of experiences to be able to guide people as I'm guiding them now. So please subscribe and stay tuned. And most importantly, donate. Seraph will match the next super chat that comes in. Maybe I will watch that that game, Canada versus Morocco. It seems like that's the deciding factor. Have you thought about using Streamlabs along with OBS so you can actually show top donation of the day? Yes, but I can't do that on my iPhone. Maybe I'll do it here. But we already know who the top donation is, the donor is. That's right. It's Sarah. Thank you very much, Sarah. Thank you. Have you been to India? Yes, I have. I've been to India twice. I've been to the Isha Yoga Center. I've been to Kedarnath. What if you start donating for a DSLR camera like Rob? That is actually what I'm going to do, Theo. The next thing that is on my mind is to invest in a camera like Roberto's for my computer. And then after that is to invest in a brand new computer, brand new PC, which will handle all my streaming requirements. And then some small things I'll be needing to invest in, like maybe a new microphone, a more high quality microphone, a new keyboard, a new chair, desk I already have, a standing desk. And then after that, my computer will be a proper setup. It'll be proper energy, which is what I want. Nice, R1.
At Seraph_Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. Thank you. Have I ever met Sadhguru? No, I have not. I have seen Sadhguru 3 times. Once in Canada, once in Australia, and once in India. So, yeah, negative Nancy's. You're Caucasian. It's not your religion. Never was, never will be. Okay. So I'm here to answer your questions. We've been here for 2 hours approximately. So we'll be here for some time longer, and then we will call it a day. Negative Nancy and positive Peter. Rich Rolling, you don't have to be here.
At Phantom CB8VF donated £10. If everything is one and the ego is an illusion, why do you judge meat eaters all low vibrations? Aren't you just trapped in your own ego by labeling things as spiritually better or worse?
That is a well thought out question. Let's answer it. There's only one thing I can respond to your question, Phantom, and it is the actual question you asked. I'm not going to respond to your assumptions, like you assume that everything is one and the ego is an illusion. Those are assumptions. So, why do I judge meat eaters or low vibrations? People don't like to be judged. That's not a pleasant experience that people have. And especially when you're doing something wrong. What will be an example? An example is if I'm eating meat. I'm going to the butcher and saying, hey, can you please give me this cut of animal? They said yes. And now they are in more demand for that animal. So they tell the slaughterhouse worker, please kill one more of those animals because somebody just bought a slice. And you're directly paying for animal abuse. So you know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. We all know it's wrong. When I pointed out to you, you said, oh, how dare you judge me? But you wouldn't say, why are you judging me for, I don't know, riding a bicycle? Why are you judging me for riding a bicycle? That's unheard of. So there is pain in your heart associated with this. That's why you feel triggered. And you know I'm right. Maybe not consciously, but deep down, subconsciously, you know it's true. So hunters, I trigger also. Why do you judge me? I'm hunting. Well, you know it's wrong. You know deep down you shouldn't kill life. And other parts of your question were, aren't you just trapped in your own ego by labeling things as spiritually better or worse? Well, Phantom, to answer that question, we'll ask you, which is better? To live in Ukraine, which is a war-torn war zone, you can get a ballistic missile landed on your head, sleeping in your apartment building. Literally, that's happened a few days ago. Russians are terrorists. They're bombing civilians and they're blowing up apartment buildings just because they have no chance of winning on the battlefield. So they just throw their missiles onto the population to terrorize them, to make them afraid, and to make them quit. Either that or to live in Canada, where I am, and sleep in a beautiful home. There's no threat of missiles, except maybe from Donald Trump. That's unlikely. Which is better? Well, objectively, there is no better or worse, objectively, because it's all the same. But subjectively, definitely, it's better to live in Canada. So, objectively, is it okay to slice animals' throats and have them bleed out? Who cares? Everything ends in death anyway. But subjectively, yes, it matters a lot. And even more subjectively to your experience, it matters even more. You should be the most selfish person in the world.
At Seraph_Null donated 35 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Matched Phantom's super chat. W question. Haters are boring.
Oh, I love. What do I love? I love squeezing the haters. And thank you so much, Sarah, for your donation. Thank you, Phantom. And we are going to tell the haters to We're gonna show them the door. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna squeeze them. Haters, there's the door. If you don't like it, don't let it hate you on the way out. It's a very powerful thing to say. You don't have to be here. I'm not forcing you to be here. There's the door. There's the door is one of the ultimate secrets to communication with human beings. There's the door. Okay, there's the door. Oh man, it's juicy stuff. All right, so thank you very much for your donation, Seraph.
At Slogdog 4174 donated $2. Therese the door haters.
Therese the door. Therese the door is right. There is the door. Yes, yes, yes. There's the door. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Oh man, that is just so good. That is just so good. And yes, reminder, no successful man is a hater. I think that is very true. I hate the haters. Oh, there's some kind of reverse quantum physics going on, quantum mechanics. If you hate the haters, can you really be called somebody that's something? NASA should use that statement and generate energy from because it's a contradiction. Sadhguru. Is that a stick on a beard and mustache? No, it's my real hair. How to stay positive all the time? By eating positive fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds and grains and legumes, by gaining wisdom, by liberating yourself from the suffering you've caused yourself. That's why I say you shouldn't eat meat, because it's not good for you. Okay, the animals are suffering, big deal, let's cry about it. But for your sake, I don't want to have that on my conscience. I'm selfish. I don't like bad things. Get the bad things away from me. I don't like it. Okay? That's how you stay positive all the time. You don't have to be positive all the time. You just have to be you. Yes, in fact, there is no being positive all the time. That's just a nice way of saying it, but they say that in spirituality, or if you measure vibrations or frequencies, love is a very positive energy. Oh, love and light. But there's one thing that's even more above love. And what is it? It's authenticity. So even if you feel like shit, I feel like shit today. That's good. That's better than you. Oh, I gotta be positive, man. There's no being positive here, okay? Just be you. Yeah, wise words by Sarah. If I email Isha school and ask about you, what will they say? They will say we have no records of this man being in our school because I wasn't. You're welcome. Shiva, what's happening? The earth is spinning and we are still revolving around the sun. So things are still good. We're still here. And let us continue to be here. Let us cling to life. Let us not die. Let us be happy and rejoice. How can love exist without authenticity? Otherwise, everyone just loving a facade. Authenticity, man, it's understated, misunderstood. Gotta be authentic. Gotta be authentic. Where's Sideshow Rob? That's so good. I'm gonna use that one. Man, I'm gonna manipulate him. I'm gonna humiliate him. I'm gonna freaking make fun of that guy so bad on my live streams. The worst is yet to come. And that's it. He's no longer calling me. He was spam calling me like 30 times, 50 times. I don't know how many missed calls I have. And when you turn your attention away, he lost interest. That's good. That's good. How do you? I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm not gonna humiliate him or torture him. I'm gonna be loving towards him in a fun way.
Atakmish 8087 donated 100 rupees. Advising people, handling queries, supporting through advice, personal insight or intuition is work. It takes tremendous work and depth to cultivate it.
Oh yes, this was years in the making. Thank you so much for your super chat. I highly appreciate it. How did I start practicing Hinduism? By following Sadhguru. I felt like a celebrity when Dr. Rob's teacher was in his house and I had my cutout there. That was the vibes. It's the heat. The heat is getting to us. Getting to us all. It's getting hot, hot, hot. So if you have any spiritual questions or comments, please write them out. What do you think of the river Ganges? I swam in the Ganga River. It was electric, yet dirty. What is mukti? Mukti is a liberation from suffering. Liberation from all conditions as a human being, or it is being conscious of yourself. Did I get sick after? No, I didn't. I hope you will. How to get mukti?
At Phantom CB8VF donated £5. Since the divine is in everything, how do you practice seeing that same spark in meat eaters without judging them as lower?
That's a good question as well. So seeing everybody has a divine spark is not the problem. Yes, everybody has a divine spark. The Russian leaders that are bombing civilians, sending rockets into apartment buildings, are also have divine sparks inside of them. But are they doing a wise thing? No, absolutely not. Similarly, a person that is conscious, has the freedom of choice, lives in a first world country, has options to resources, grocery stores, etc., but chooses to eat meat, do they have the divine spark and divinity within them? Absolutely. But are they making a wise choice? No. Criminals on the street have the divine spark. But are they doing a reasonable or rational thing by doing crimes against others? No. So we should reprehend that. We should judge that. We should punish that. No, you're doing something wrong. And how do we know you're doing something wrong? Is it by on our personal opinions or beliefs? Oh, we don't like the color of the clothes you're wearing. We measure something is wrong by the victims. Are there victims to your crimes, to your actions? If the answer is yes, you should really pay attention to what you're doing and look inside of yourself. What's going on here? If there are no victims, then nobody should have the right, it's their business to judge you. And if they're judging you, who cares? Yeah, throw your judgments my way. I'm wearing a turban. I have this little white thing. I'm wearing orange clothes. Big deal. But if there's victims to my actions, oh, that doesn't feel so good. So are there victims to your diet? The answer to that is yes. Thank you very much for your donation, Phantom. I thank you for answering your question. I hope that helps. Please let me know if you need any clarification. I'll be happy to expand. The sun will cook. Yeah, let the sun cook. I freaking love the sun, man. I love the sun. I hope we all can dance around and enjoy some sunlight. If you're wherever you are, make sure you get out and go naked and go outside and get some sunlight. Okay, in a way that you won't get uh, the police called on you. That's a good answer. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy that I'm answered to your satisfaction. And thank you again. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your super chat. Shiva Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Shambho, Shambho, Shiva Shambho. Welcome, Alex. How do you get control over consciousness and fix to the final destination? I don't know. In my room, in the evening time, afternoon time, the sun perfectly lines up, so the sun goes through my window. I open the window, I lay down in my bed, and I enjoy some sunlight.
At Seraph underscore Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you very much, Seraph. Thank you so much. Shiva, how much meth should I smoke? 0, none. Indians are by birth highly spiritual.
At Seraph underscore Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. Again, thank you. Shiva, when will we make a video together? I'm free next week. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Message me on Discord. We will interview you. I think that'll be very good. Holy Gaming, welcome.
At Seraph underscore Null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. You are doing enough. I like cake, especially when it's vegan. I like vegan cake. How do I go live on YouTube? I might stream games on here. On the desktop version, on the top right, click Create, click Go Live, use OBS if you have it, and then stream your game. We need some holy gaming. So you would be filling a market that's untapped. Spiritual gamers. Most gamers on Twitch are just caffeinated freaks. But I'll be a holy freak. And that's the market that's been untapped. And do some spiritual games. It's going to be good. It's going to be very good. So subscribe to my gaming channel, Shiva Kailash Games. If you have any spiritual questions or comments, let me know. Let's hear them. Sunshine lollipops.
At Shambho 114 donated €1.
Shambho 114. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. So, Sarah, if you don't know who Shambho 114 is, he's a young man that found me on YouTube many years ago. Somebody that I've done videos with, and somebody that I might make moderator of my channel, just for the status, the strength, and the power. So should keep that in mind. The man gave me enlightenment. Okay. Boom. It is done. Oh, the food. Yes, you are. Now you have the status and privileges of a moderator. You can ban Monk Life if he comes here. But Sadhguru talks about people's minds are going to be less.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Congratulations, young Shambho. Folded hands emoji.
Yes, congratulations, young man. Congratulations. And thank you, Sarah, for your super chats. Thank you so much. The less nutritious the food is, the less your mind will be in balance. If you eat really nutritious food with rich and alive soil, your body's going to be strong, your mind is going to be strong. But the weaker the food becomes, the weaker your mind will be. And the more difficult it will be for your mind to be stable. Also, yesterday I tried creatine for the first time in about a year. I bought creatine a long time ago and I tried it. It didn't feel so good. I think my head hurt as a result of it. But I tried it yesterday again to see if maybe I need this. And wow, did it make a difference. It is some powerful stuff. So if you're on a vegan diet, creatine might be something that you want to take a look at. Yes, I need all the power, otherwise my knowledge will go with no sharing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Creatine is the most studied supplement. Yes, I've heard that as well. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. It is like my blood or my body has been given oxygen. That's what it felt like when I drank it. It's good stuff. You should definitely look into it. Is Sadhguru your boyfriend? No, he's not my boyfriend. He's my man friend. Make sure it's high quality creatine from Germany. You know, the Germans make good stuff, right? So get it there.
At Phantom CB8VF donated £5. If our souls are already perfect and divine, why does our karma cause us to suffer in the first place?
You are asking very thought out questions. I'll have to. I want to first answer Shambho. You should try Shilajt 2. I bought 6 months supply, one of the most potent Ayurvedic medicines. I don't know what that is. Maybe you can message me on, maybe we can talk about it on Discord or message me on Discord about it. We can talk about it on podcast. So if our souls are already perfect and divine, why does our karma cause us for suffering? Well, I think that you also assume things. Assumptions are dangerous. You don't want to make an ass out of yourself. And we constantly do that. We make an ass out of ourselves by assuming things. But I would say generally that our souls are pure and divine. Our deep down energy is just pure and divine and clean. But why does our karma cause us to suffer in the first place? We accumulate karma every day. And the worst karma you can accumulate is intentionally killing living beings, intentionally stealing, intentionally lying, intentionally misusing your sexuality, and also intentionally intoxicating your mind. Those are the 5 very bad karmas. But if you don't do those karmas, if you just live a happy, healthy life, why do you still suffer? Because the old stuff is still inside of you. Things that you've done lifetimes ago. If you don't believe in lifetime, let's just say in this lifetime. A long time ago, you did something, and now it's coming in to reap. You're reaping in the results, the rewards. So karma is the surface. Karma is the waves on top of the ocean. But the soul or the divinity, the things that are deeper, your bliss body, is at the bottom of the ocean. So the surface is superficial. Don't you forget about it. Okay? The best thing to do with your karma is nothing. You just throw it in the garbage. If you go deeper and pay attention to your divinity and touch your soul, if you have one, then you'll just be blissed out. And that's what I hope to happen to you. That's what is happening slowly in me, especially when I'm beginning to fall asleep. Man, the experiences I have when I'm about to fall asleep is crazy. It's just the creation, man, the creation. And I am the creation. And inside of me is the creator. And I can see and feel the creator, but he's not personalized like me. I have a personality. The creator is just a force, and I wield that force. I am as much of a creator of this universe as anybody else, or as you, as God, as Jesus, as anything. But I'm limited to a human form. I'm not even limited, but right now at this moment I'm limited. Anyways, I hope that helps. I hope that I've answered your question. Let me know if you have any clarifications. And thank you so much for your super chat. Thank you for your donation. Phantom, I really appreciate it. So Truth Seeker says, I must have a very bad karmic energy from past lives. It was a punishment life. I can take the pain. Okay. There's a woman on YouTube called Teal Swan, and she was a victim of ritual abuse as a child. She was sold. She was, you can imagine what happens to children, female child, when ritual abuse happens. Okay. You can, she witnessed children being murdered and lots of violence was done against her, whatever. She came out of that, and now she's one of the wisest human beings to walk this planet. So she explains it in her own words, or to interpret it a little bit, that it was, how could she teach when she hasn't experienced the painful aspects of life? So not everything that's happens to you that's bad is just bad karma. Sometimes it's a little bit deeper, I think. I'm about to buy a good package from Isha Life with vibhuti and incense and lots of t-shirts. Nice, nice, nice. It's all about that vibhuti. What do you think of Teal Swan saying she is a reincarnated Sai Baba though? Yeah, I've heard that too. She's a reincarnation of Sai Baba. There's videos of Sai Baba on YouTube pulling gold chains out of people's ears. That's pretty cool. I don't know what to think of that. And Alex, you should buy my Rudraksha Mala. I think that will change your life for the better. So yeah, Teal Swan is very wise. There's a thing called traumatic intelligence, and I can relate. Lots of my learnings came from suffering. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Pain and suffering. Yes, for you, it's only $70. I'll pay for delivery, no problem. Yes, pain and suffering is painful. And it sucks. And it hurts. I'm glad that I'm glad there is a solution to suffering, at least. It can be solved, it can be overcome. Okay, Alex. And we could just be happy. Oh, neem and turmeric. Yes, absolutely. That's a no-brainer. I wouldn't change it. I couldn't change it. Yeah. Well, you can't change it. And if you do change it, then maybe you will not be the same person as you are. Maybe you'll be worse. I got a year's supply of neem and turmeric. Organic, by the way. Nice. That's nice. If people here don't know what turmeric and neem is, turmeric is a tree that grows in India, basically. And it's a very bitter leaf, but amazing. It's incredible. I've eaten the raw leaf in India. My God, it was so good. Bitter, it doesn't taste good, but I feel what it's doing to me. Wow, this is like a superpower. So they grind the leaves, they make them into powder. And if you take it alongside turmeric powder, you take these two pills, it really cleans you out. It's very, very potent. And you do that on an empty stomach in the morning. If you want to know more about that, you should watch Sadhguru talking about neem and turmeric. That'll definitely inspire you. And also, if you ever going to take turmeric, make sure you dip it into black pepper, because black pepper makes turmeric get absorbed 2,000 times stronger. Yeah, I think the number is correct, 2,000. So dip it into some black pepper, and you'll be good to go. So there is no good and bad karma. There is just karma. Is it favorable for you? Is it pleasant? That's the only thing that matters, I guess. And the soul is pure, the soul is free, the soul is happy. That's the game of the nature of the spiritual game, is just to tune into your cosmic self or your inner self. And then all the karma and all the trash just gets burnt away. I feel I'm better human lately. Nice. That's good to hear. I've never heard of that black pepper shrimp. Yeah. And also, you can mix it with honey and just mix the whole thing up, pepper, neem, and turmeric, and drink the warm gobble. Wow, that's definitely the way to go.
At Seraph_Null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. You have lots of wisdom about nutrition, Shiva.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. I remember a point in my life, I was in Burma. It was 2018. I was staying in a Buddhist monastery, a Pak Saidao Forest Monastery. And Burma is a very poor country. It's a military-run country, not very safe. Very poor. I mean, if you've been to Thailand and places like this, it's like okay, but this is on another level. Very, almost primitive. And after being in the monastery for some time, I came out and I was so lost mentally. I was just struggling very badly. And I remember sitting in some street. It was the middle of the night, way past midnight, and I was in so much mental pain and anguish. At that moment, it was turned out to be so bad that I decided, you know what? From this point on, I'm going to do whatever actions that are necessary for me to become happier. I can't take this anymore. Whatever it takes. And after I said that to myself, nothing changed. I was still in pain, extreme mental pain. But I said to myself, okay, I'm going to be happier. I'm going to be happier. I'm going to be happier. I'm going to make myself enjoy. I'm going to become in bliss. I'm going to live in bliss. I'm going to be blissful. I am blissful. I'm blissful. And then I started saying it out loud. I'm blissful. I'm blissful. I'm happy. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. And I started saying it so loud that, and I didn't know this at the time, I was on the sidewalk of a factory. And the factory had a security gate. And it was empty. But I was speaking so loudly that the security guard woke up. He was asleep, okay, in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh shit. And the guy saw me. I'm white. You don't see a white person there ever. It's like some, it's not Thailand or something like that. He calls the police. The police come and they figure out what's happening. They realize I'm from this monastery and I'm losing my mind. And they sent me back to the main city and I took a flight out of there. Okay. Went to Malaysia and enjoyed the beach weather. But why was I saying this? What was the point of me saying this? Oh, yeah, because all this knowledge, all this wisdom, all this insight about nutrition as well, it comes from me not being in such a good state. I was in a lot of pain for a long time, not because of somebody else or something else, because of my own actions, because of not knowing, like, what the hell am I doing? So when it comes to nutrition, that is such a big role in how you feel. What chemistry you're putting in your mouth? You're putting little chemistry. Let me just intake some chemistry. That changes how you feel in a big way. So some things I recommend. Hemp seeds are good. Take some hemp seeds, add it to your food. It's really good. It's the cost of wisdom. Yes, yes, yes. You have to go through the shit, as they say. What were you doing there, Shambho? Alex asks. I was. I went to Thailand to ordain as a Buddhist monk. That was my intention. I went to the to the Wat Panarachat monastery in some province, eastern province of Thailand. But
Phantom CB8VF donated £5. Thank you for sharing your incredible cosmic energy with us today. Leaving the stream now, but sending you great vibes. Shambho.
Shambho. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for your questions. Thank you for sending them via Super Chat, as always. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I'm overwhelmed by the support that I receive on my channel. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your donations. If you've donated ever to me, thank you. I owe a great deal of gratitude to you all. Thank you. And even if you haven't donated, if you're here and if you're participating, thank you so much. Are you wearing the snake ring on your right hand? No, this is my left hand, but the video is reversed. It's horizontally flipped. So I went to Thailand 2018 to become a Buddhist monk. I thought that was the solution to my problems. I thought it would be an easy life to be a monk. It's not. And after I talked to the abbot, the main monk, I said, hey, I want to become a monk. They said, we don't really know you. Stay here for a few more months. We'll figure you out. And then maybe you can do it. And I said, no, I need it to be done now. I need fast. I need intensity. And then that night I realized I need to go to Burma because they don't mess around. And it's true, they don't mess around. One of the monks in Burma, there was a big monastery, like 1,000 monks lived there. He hung himself. He committed the S word. Okay, he harmed himself. And then what did they do? They took his body, they laid him down on a table, and they put him in front of into the meditation hall. And his corpse stayed there for a few days. And after it became smelly, they took him out. So anybody that wanted to go to the meditation hall and meditate, they would just see a monk's corpse right there. They just oh, what's going on here? Okay. So that's where I was, okay? And it was not the most conducive for my mental health, let's just say. So that's what led me into a spiral. But it led to some good results. I knew what I didn't want. It was time for me to pursue what I wanted. Yeah, thank you for your question. Shiva, you deserve all the money. My man, I deserve money too, though. My mom is very generous with donations. Well, thank you so much. Yes, we all deserve money. Well, we don't deserve. We deserve to be happy and peaceful on this earth. Everybody deserves that. Christopher asks if he can have some money. Sure, Christopher. Take all the money that you want. Are you dressing up for Halloween? This is not Halloween. I'm just dressing up for my own sake. And it's very nice. I'm wearing very cool clothing, very loose fitting clothing, very relaxed vibe. And if you ever want to do some mental work and you want to enhance your spiritual intelligence, make sure you wear a loose fitting clothing like I am. This gives your body the ability to think and breathe. When will you get with Dr. Rob again? The answer to that question is when he stops pretending to go and search for some meditation center and he gets serious about doing live streams again in his house. So the answer to that question is when he's back at home, which will be soon, I hope, which will be very soon. Do you smoke weed? I don't smoke weed. Smoke does not belong in your lungs. Shiva, what was your first ever video of Sadhguru that you saw? Your favorite and your favorite Sadhguru exclusive video series? He did a barbecue party at his home today. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't remember the first video that I saw of Sadhguru, unfortunately. But my favorite video and one that I will have to watch again is Sadhguru sitting in the Surya Kund with some author, and it's maybe an hour long, and the author is asking him questions about very deep questions that nobody ever asks him, like technical questions about consecration and other things. So I have to find that video again. I want to watch that again. That's my favorite. And my favorite Sadhguru exclusive series, it's got to be Mato Tequila. That's probably the one that I've watched the most. Yeah, I was watching it as food at a certain time. Thank you for your question. So you think he doesn't have the money to buy a house and the land for the community? I think he's raising money for that. I wish him best of luck. I hope he succeeds. I stopped watching you since winter time. I rejoined March 2026. Okay, well, welcome back. What's your hair routine? I've noticed that the less I wash my hair in general with water, meaning my hair, the better it is. So once a week, maybe twice a week, I shampoo with aloe vera shampoo. It's just very simple shampoo, no chemicals. And then just don't wash it. I tie my hair in a bun, and when I shower, it seems to keep my hair healthy. And look at me talking about hair like I'm some sort of lady giving you hair care routine. I'm a grown man, but that's the nature of having hair, long hair. I have no intention or plan of cutting my hair, by the way, so I don't use conditioners, no. What's wrong with being a lady? Nothing. But I'm not a lady, I'm a man. Don't mistake me for a lady, okay, please. I stopped using shampoo. I use Ayurvedic herbal powder and some grapeseed oil for moisturizing. Oh, interesting. Okay. Give weed a try, man. I do give weed a try. I like weed, marijuana. I like eating it, but not smoking it. But this month, there will be no more weed consumption. This month, we gotta work hard. We gotta figure some things out on this YouTube live stream.
Aaron donated $25 on Streamlabs for the Hemp Seed Fund.
Thank you so much, Truth Seeker, Hemp Keeper. Thank you, Aaron, for your $25 donation on Streamlabs. Thank you so much. And we'll be buying some hemp seeds from Costco for sure. When it's on sale, I will be making sure to make use of your donation. Thank you. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. Thank you. I really mean that. Thank you for your donation. Yes, W's in the chat for Mr. Truth Seeker Hemp Keeper. That's 3 or 4 bags worth of hemp seeds. That's gonna feed me and my family for many months, maybe 6 months. I add hemp seeds to everything. Uh, any kind of food. Just a few tablespoons of hemp seeds. It's the good stuff. If you're on a vegan diet, that's the good stuff, okay? Hemp seeds are the way to go. Yes, Truth Seeker is one of the real ones. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. I'm like, yeah. Don't leave yet slogan. If you're a happy, healthy lady, we're looking for you to submit your application. But I don't have kids or a wife. I don't mean that. Hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, papaya seeds, all the good stuff. Psyllium and flax seeds also. I've never eaten watermelon seeds or papaya seeds even seriously. But pumpkin seeds I know are the most nutritious or the most protein dense vegan plant foods in the world. So if you want some good protein, put some pumpkin seeds on that spice, on that latte, if you know what I mean. When am I gaming again? I'm gonna be gaming on my second channel most likely. So tonight, probably tonight. Yes. We are raising spiritual energy for me to find a wife. She's got to be a real one too. I saw a tofu recipe from a white watermelon seeds. Sounds super delicious, packed with iron too. Oh, interesting. So I don't know where my wife is, but I had some dream that relates to women and a wife. So things are falling into place, and definitely not going to go and search for a wife. That's not going to happen. You want some good protein? I don't like the sound of that DMC. What games do I play? Warzone, chess. I want to start playing some Minecraft, some other racing games. We're going to be doing some good stuff. Ekamuki Rudaksha, you don't need a wife. No. That's in the storage. I couldn't handle it. It's not in my house. Could be a sign, yeah. You play Reforger? No, I don't. But I want some good games to play. By a good game, I mean something that will take my attention for a long time. Like Call of Duty is a good thing to play for like 20 minutes and it gets just exhausting. It's not good. I want some kind of objective. You know what was a good game? Battlefield was a good game. Oh man. Battlefield that simulates World War II. Man, that was incredible stuff. Rust. Played Rust. It's not easy to get into. I'm a beginner, so it's not gonna be pleasant. Is it possible that I buy one from you? And do you think I'd handle it well? I don't recommend you buy it. And it's not an actual, it's a moon one. It's not the circle one. It's just like extraordinary. I don't know who even would make use of it. Maybe there's some like wild yogi that just lives in a forest, doesn't communicate with anybody, and that makes it that his life. Otherwise, you'll just be deranging yourself, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. I think I'm gonna go to that place and I'm gonna take it out of storage and see what the vibes are again. Why don't you create a game where you're not at the mercy of attention span, which is programming other games? I don't have any coding skills or game making skills. That's not my expertise. Only Sadhguru during channeling a consecration. Yeah. And then he said after he finished it, he just threw it in a lake. He didn't want it anymore. To have those Rudrakshas. That would be good. So I wear Rudrakshas. It's my birthday. DMC, happy birthday. Let's wish DMC some birthday wishes. So this is what Rudraksha looks like. And it really absorbs a lot of your energy. It becomes intelligent with your energy. So that's why you should buy your own on my website, shivakailash.com. And the next person that buys it will be getting this one. And I hope that you live in North America because that's pretty much the only place I can ship it to for this price. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Very nice, very nice. He had like 15 half moon ones, so he threw them after. Yeah. That was a big one. Yeah, I saw a picture of that huge one that he had when he was sitting where the Janalinga was about to be constructed. Oh, wow. Man, Sadhguru's life is just incredible. Meditation tip for beginners, please. You take out your phone, you go on the App Store, and you search up Miracle of Mind. You download the app and you do it. Miracle of Mind. Look up a game called The Hatred. You won't believe the violence. That made me happier than I thought. I don't think there's a real game called that, but I get what you're saying. Yeah. What's in the box? They won't let me super chat. If it doesn't let you super chat, then send your donation on Streamlabs. Streamlabs.com/Shiva Kailash Shambho. Did you see Rob arm wrestle a Russian bear yesterday? No, I didn't. I got a meditation tip. Go through inner engineering. Yes. If you want to learn how to meditate and meditate powerfully and properly, inner engineering program. That'll change your life. I gotta go sleep now, Sheila. Have a good one. Shambho and namaskar, everyone. Thank you for joining, Alex. Have a good night. Have a peaceful dream and peaceful snoozes. Thank you for your donations. Thank you. Which philosophy teaches us detachment from all materialistic things? Why you so behind on making money from stream or website? I'm not sure I understand your question. Please rephrase. If you want to buy my spiritual products on my website, you should visit shivakailash.com. If the philosophy teaches us detachment with all materialistic, why are you so behind of making money from it didn't help the second time either. So please fix your grammar. Learn how to speak. We are 8 out of 10 super chats away from our confetti dance. There's a great answer. Because it's fun. Why can't it be as simple as that? It's fun. I just got some deja vu flashback or some realization. Yeah. Yes. Having fun is good. That's what we're all seeking. That's what we're all needing. Some fun. Are drugs fun as well? Why not do them too? Because drugs have severe consequences. So if you take drugs, you might mess your life up very badly. Not always, not guaranteed, but especially if you take hard drugs, definitely. I have not been as engaged in life as I wanted to, but I am slowly starting to engage more with life. And it's fun. And it's making me see things that other regular people, in quotes, nobody's regular person, but you know what I mean, do that I just didn't do or I didn't find interesting. Now I'm doing it and it's fun. Like what? Sometimes drinking coffee is fun. Man, this is fun. So I want to have some more fun. Yeah. Psychedelic drugs are fun. Marijuana, edible, not smoking. Smoking is bad for your lungs. That can be fun sometimes. It won't be the same with greed and money as well. Why not go to the Himalayas and give up on everything like a saint? Living in the Himalayas is not so fun. It's harsh. Drug is fun short term and no fun in long term. Oh yes. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. Especially hard drugs. Even psychedelic like plant medicines. If you abuse it, it's definitely no fun. If you abuse it, it will abuse you. Drugs are gay. Mm. Some Coca-Cola. That's what I think of when somebody says drugs. Coca-Cola. And I don't mean Coca-Cola, I mean Coca-Cola. Colombian Coca-Cola. That stuff has to be ended as well. Has to be boycotted. The cartels can be boycotted. Yeah, most likely R1. Chances are good. But the cartels are venturing into products like avocados. So I should be wary of what kind of avocados I buy and where they're from. Might have cartel influence, and I definitely don't want to support the cartel. Yeah, I know. Living in the Himalayas is not fun.
At Seraph underscore null donated 1 Israeli new shekel and 90 agarot.
Thank you so much, Seraph. Thank you. I have a miniature temple.
At Seraph underscore null donated 6 Israeli new shekels and 90 agarot. Wish you all a great weekend. Folded hands emoji.
May you all have a great weekend. Thank you so much, Sarah, for your kind words and your donation. I'm going to live stream for 5 more minutes. I don't know how to end live streams. I don't know when to end live streams. There's no objective here, so it's really up to me. when I end it, and I have no idea when to end it. So I have a miniature temple here that takes in oil. I'm sure you've seen it at some point, especially when I'm gaming. There's a little oil that burns, and it burns for some time, maybe an hour or two. It's been burning for a while. There's barely any oil. Maybe when it gets extinguished, we will head out. Yes, W's in the chat for Seraph. Thank you, Seraph. We have custom Seraph emojis. In the movie The Matrix, Seraph was one of my most favorite characters. I think in the second or third movie, one of the most incredible scenes was with that character, Seraph. And I thought that Seraph was a made up name, like, because that was my only influence was with the movie The Matrix. But after a while, I realized that The Matrix has so many characters that are based on the Bible. Like Nebuchadnezzar is the ship that they're called, but it's actually a king in the Bible, and so many other ones. So Seraph is an angel-like being. Which, thank you very much, Seraph. Thank you for being so kind. Do you have any plans for recruiting thin skipped cap mods as Rob recently has? No, I don't know what you mean. I know I have my own life and mind, but I like you, Seraph, anyhow. Okay. May we all live peacefully. May we all live happily. May we all live blissfully. May we all be free from suffering. May we all take care of one another and take care of the earth. And may we all sustain life for many generations to come. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Sarah, for your donations. Thank you, everyone who's here, for your donations. Thank you if you've simply remained with me here, like House of Mirror Tarot, and just commented, asked questions, stated your comments. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for you being here. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I look forward to seeing you on another day very soon. Stay subscribed. Stay following my channel. I'll be live every single day. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you here again. I always look forward to seeing you. And have a blessed day.